everybody to a new episode of Flower Circus Talks. You can already see it, it's a bit different again this time. Still without the head, but it doesn't fit in the car. Wanted to do something else this time. While I'm in Holland, let's make the best out of it. And also with the Flower Circus Talks, why not show you around a little bit in Holland what is happening here. And quite a lot of things are happening actually. A lot of open days are coming up. And this week it was the Tulip Trade Event where flowerbulb exporters were showing varieties of tulips, a lot of different varieties of tulips, new ones but also the old ones. And I just wanted to take you on a trip, or want to take you on a trip to 3 of those export companies to show you around how that looks like, what's happening, what's hot in tulips, and more information about those tulips as well. So yeah, if you like this format, let me know in the comments. Let me also know if I can change something, maybe the sound isn't good, or any suggestion is welcome, just to inform you more and more, and to get the best content out there for you as well. I mean, there was a Dutch famous football player who said every disadvantage has its advantage. Now that I'm in Holland, I might as well show you around, meeting up with old friends, meeting new friends as well, and why not sharing that content to you as well. I mean, there's still so many stories to tell in the flower industry, so many great things. Yeah, let's spread the love of flowers. We start our trip today at P. Nelis & Sons. This company is already over 140 years old and is specialized in tulips, hyacinths and daffodils. So mostly what we're going to see today is tulips, as you can already see. The tulip is the symbol of Holland, of course, and here we can see thousands of varieties flowering. It's the result of years and years of breeding. We have a lot of different shapes and colors. I will show you around to show you some of those shapes and colors. Tulips can be divided in 15 different groups, but for now I will concentrate just on how they look and the flowering type. Here we have the single flowered tulips, the most popular one, and it's available in many different colors. And next to the single flowered there's also the double flowered, so more flower petals on one stem, as you can see here. A very interesting one is the crowned type. So you can see the flower shape looks almost like a crown. The petals just bend in a little bit, so you get that beautiful crown shape. We also have the crazy shaped parrot tulips. Look at those interesting forms. Here we can see one of the fringed varieties. You can see the fringed edge of the flowers. Makes it really special. the fringe varieties are not only available as a single flower, now they're also there as a double flower. That's relatively new, and this one is called Queensland. All those varieties are presented with their names, so everybody can order them if they want to. And for the last one we have the lily flowered tulips. Very elegant, thin flowers, beautiful. Time to move around to the second company of today. We go to the north of Holland. We go to Hackman flower bulbs, where we meet up with Dewitt and Hackman.
Ja, welkom at the Hackman flower bulbs. Again, we have the very beautiful tulips. This time it's in March, so it's more easy to grow. But now we have them inside. We have more than 260 varieties flowering, and it's a perfect time for see the beautiful tulips. And yeah, welcome again, and yeah, see the spring for yourself.
So what do we see here?
Well, here we see Barcelona, and Barcelona is a real traditional tulip. It has a purple-pink color, and it's very steady and stable for growing. And also now it's growing on water culture. You can see the beautiful white roots, and it's a very nice variety, and it did give also some mutations.
What's a mutation?
Well, a mutation is that it has the same shape, it has the same characteristics, but it's a different color. And I have here 6 colors which came from the mother plant. And the first mutation came, it was Barcelona Beauty, and that mutated in the light pink. So here you see the dark pink and the light pink. And this we call Barcelona Beauty. And the grower which found Barcelona Beauty, he started with only 1 plant. And it's almost the same as a crossing. So with crossing you create also 1 plant, and then more and more bulbs you can create by growing, and after 20 years maybe you have 1 hectare. So it takes a long time, but it takes the same time as a mutation. So we also start with the mutation by 1 plant.
But I see more.
Yes, yes. Here we have the pink one, so we call Barcelona Candy. Here we have an apricot one, it's a Barcelona Beach. Here we have a white one, that is Barcelona Blanca. And of course we have also a red one, and that's Barcelona Royo, and that's the red type. So in this variation or mutation, I can say, at this moment we have 6 varieties. And with the same characteristics, so they have the same speed, the same flowering time, the same balance, but a different color. Well, here we are standing with a good old Negrita. And Negrita is a well-known variety in the tulip business. And here I have the classified list. And in this Bible, we call it, it says it's from 1970. So it's already more than 50 years old. But it's still produced in Holland. And it also has mutations. In the last video we saw mutations in Barcelona in color types, but here we have mutation in shape type. So this is just a single one, the Triumph tulip, Negrita. But here we have the petal type, Negrita. And on the other side, we have the coronet type of Negrita. And if I take this beautiful flower of the coronet, and if I take the shape of the normal Negrita, and if I take the really big flower of the petal type, then you can see the big differences of the mother plant Negrita, the coronet type and the petal type. And all three have the same characteristics, only the shape of the flower is different.
Just pick your favorite red. I mean, how difficult. So many different varieties, so many different shapes and everything. And you need, as a specialist, you need to find the right one for you. But it's a real cool job to do. And it's time to move on to the last stop for today. We go a little bit further north towards Dewitt and Zone. Dewitt and Zone this year celebrates their 100th anniversary, and you need, of course, balloons when you celebrate something, so that's why it looks so festive over there at Dewitt. And as you can see, there were thousands and thousands of tulips over there. There was a sea of tulips, and all the varieties were there twice. One of the trays there were the tulips that were grown on water, and the other tray they were grown on soil. So the specialists or the growers could see the difference between the two, because there's still a slight difference between growing on soil and growing on water. And also here we found some really unique varieties, like this crispa one, the fringed one. And there also was a very bright parrot. I also liked Pretty Love. Not only the name is nice, but also the flower. Look at it. Look at the lily-shaped tulip. And the dark crispa one. And next to the presentation with all the tulips, they had a lot of other bulb flowers there as well, presented really nice. They were actually doing a live stream as well. They do that every week, just to show the customers around and showing what's there. It's called the Tulip Trade Event, but there are so many other beautiful flowers here, like the amaryllis, double ones, bi-colored ones. They really made it a party here with all those bulb flowers. And it even continues here. beautiful emotion. Wow. Picasso. It looks like he painted it himself with the edges. Almost looks like the lily. There's a lily like this as well. And with these beautiful amaryllis I want to wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please put a like. And if you want to see more of this content, subscribe so you'll see more of those videos. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next week.